Today, we will explore 10 countries that may not exist by the end of this century. What could lead to the downfall of these nations? Let's look at the political, social, and environmental challenges that could change the world map. 10. Spain. With over 600 years of union, Spain is facing great difficulties. Separatist movements in Catalonia and the Basque Country, coupled with the economic crisis, threaten its integrity. Barcelona, for example, is fighting for greater autonomy and may even seek independence, which could fragment the country. 9. Belgium. Belgium, home to organizations such as the UN, is on the brink of division. Flanders and Wallonia have deep-seated separatist desires. Tensions are growing, and separation between these regions seems increasingly inevitable. 8. Netherlands. The threat of water is real for the Netherlands. Much of the territory is below sea level, and although they have built dikes, rising sea levels could render these barriers useless, putting the country at serious risk of disappearing. 7. China. China, one of the oldest civilizations, is facing a serious environmental crisis, with pollution and water shortages. These problems could lead to an internal collapse, similar to that of the Soviet Union, fragmenting the country and putting the communist regime in check. 6. Iraq. Iraq is already fragmented. The Islamic State, the Kurds, and the central government are forces in constant conflict, and the country could end up splitting into 3 parts, as it did before the British intervention. The lack of unity could seal Iraq's fate as a nation. 5. Maldives. The Maldives are threatened by climate change. Rising sea levels have already caused several islands to disappear, and the country could disappear completely by the end of the century. The situation is so critical that the former president has tried to acquire land to relocate the population. 4. North Korea. Kim Jong-un's regime is facing increasing economic and technological stagnation. Under so much internal and external pressure, the regime could collapse, forcing North Korea to open up and possibly unify with the South. 3. Kiribati. Kiribati, like the Maldives, is doomed by rising sea levels. Its islands are disappearing, and the country's president has already called on others to accept its citizens as climate refugees. The future of this nation is uncertain. 2. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom, made up of several nations, is increasingly fragmented. Brexit has intensified separatist movements in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Independence for one of these regions could mean the definitive end of the Union. 1. United States. Despite its global power, the United States is facing increasing internal division. The history of separation between North and South still weighs heavily, and states such as Texas, Alaska, and California have strong separatist movements. The fragmentation of the country is a real possibility in the future. These countries are facing challenges that could define their future. Political, environmental, and social factors could lead to their disintegration in the coming years.